Hey guys, Lawrence with Laws of Physio, back with the back pain series. A common question we get as physios is, do I need a scan before I come and see you? No. Okay. Most of the time we don't need to see any scans, but if you do have them, it'd be nice if you bring them in. So in this video, I'm going to go through the different types of scans you can get, and if you wait to the end, we'll tell you why you don't need a scan when you come in to see us as physios. So the first and most common scan that we can refer you for is an X-ray. So this involves you standing in a machine. They blast your body with X radiation, and this creates a shadow on some photographic film. This is very useful to see how your bones are, and we use it to check if there's any broken bones or if there's any joint space decrease. Okay. The only bad side of this is you'd be exposed to a lot of radiation. You'd be exposed to about 150,000 bananas worth. So watch the referred video from Veritasium to understand what that means. Next scan is a CT scan or a CAT scan. So this is pretty much taking multiple X-rays from different angles on a body part, and they smash them all together and they make a more detailed photo of that body part. Because you're getting exposed to multiple X-rays, there's a lot more radiation involved, so that's one of the negative parts, but we use it to get more detailed images, and we use that when you can't have an MRI. The third type of scan is an ultrasound. So this uses ultrasound waves, and the waves bounce off different structures in your body, and this bounces back to the machine, and that lets you take a nice photo. So it's using radar or sonar to take photos of your body. We usually do this with soft tissue injuries, and it's a very safe form of scan. They use it to screen babies, and there's a specific scan called a Doppler, which is used to check how blood is flowing through a certain area, and we use that to look for blood clots. The last scan is an MRI scan. So this uses a lot of science and magic to create an image of you. It's the gold standard, so it's the scan that it gives us the most details at the moment. It uses magnets and radio waves and a bit of science magic to create a nice detailed photo of a certain body part. Because there's so much magic and science involved, it does cost a little bit of money, and that's the only downside of this. Most of the scans that we talked about, physios can't refer for in Australia. We can only refer for X-rays. So if you do need those scans, you need to go to a doctor or a specialist who can refer you for that. So coming back full circle, should you get a scan? 95% of people with back pain have normal back pain. Everyone's going to get back pain. So if you get a scan, it's usually if we think you're that 5% that might have something a little bit irregular. The reason we don't ask you to get a scan is because 67% of the time it's going to show something that's not normal, and this doesn't correlate to your pain. So you can have a bulging disc, but you can have no pain, you know? And then someone can have nothing wrong with their back on a scan, but they're in crippling amount of pain. So scans don't show your level of pain and disability, and that's the thing that we try to focus on as physios. So how do you fix your back? You stay active. And that's the main part of this series. But there are some things that might slow down your recovery, and we call them yellow flags. So we'll go through that in the next video. Stay tuned for that, and we'll catch you guys soon.